and welcome to this short video on editing the results of the gap analysis in the Freebird application. So in this video we'd like to show a step whereby using the Freebird application we have already created the transformation rules. This will run a gap analysis which maps our output layer to our input layer in a smart way. However, we may want to manually edit the result, and we may want to do that before we create the next step, which is the creating a Python transformation rules. So let's look here. So we've already run the creation of the SMCubes transformation rules, and then we want to view these and edit them using edit cube links. What we'll do here is we'll look at the FINIP F0501 report, and we'll look at the product of other loans, and then we'll apply the filters and view the graph. And this shows us how the gap analysis automatically looked at all the items in the target cube, the output layer, in green here. And what the gap analysis chose is the correct item in the source cube, in the input layer of Bird, in a sort of smart analysis way. So it knows that for carrying amount for other loans, it probably gets it from instrument role, but for carrying amount for securities, it would get it from another place. So let us observe that sometimes it finds two places. So for example, carrying amount, it might have found an instrument role and then collateral for other loans. And we want to say, well, actually, we choose that the correct one is instrument role. Also, we might find it couldn't find things, accounting classification. I know it's in instrument role, not sure why it didn't find it, but we can rectify that issue. And here we can say party role type. I know this is an instrument entity role, I can rectify that. And I can say non-negotiable security indicator. Actually, I want to default that for other loans and not use another item like take it from securities, which is not relevant to instruments. So the gap analysis does a good first guess for us, and we can refine this. So let's take the first step. We want to say carrying amount should come from only instrument role. So we're going to delete the link to collateral. We can do that here with the edit cube structure item links. And we'll find that cube link that related to that link between output layer and input layer for F0501, for collateral, for other loans. We have a long list here. We might change this so we have a better UI to go straight to here. Here we go. F0501, collateral, other loans. Apply the filters. Here we see it's correctly got type collateral from this table, but it also got carrying amount. And let's just delete that. Fine, let's go back to our visualization. Great, we see it no longer goes for carrying amount, it only goes to instrument role. Now, it didn't find accounting classification and held for sale indicator, but I can rectify this. So again, I'll go to the cube structure item links. I know that it should come from instrument role, so we'll go to F0501 for instrument role. For other loans, apply the filters. And I'm going to add a new cube structure item link, and I'm going to say accounting classification in the output cube should come from accounting classification in that instrument role table. So I just pick it from a drop down. It's smart enough to know which ones are allowed. Accounting classification, create link. We're going to do the same thing for held for sale, which it missed. again, add a new group structure item. It lists me the things in the relevant output layer, F05, and it allows me to choose from the input layer cube of instrument role. So here I'll choose again the head for sale indicator. Let's go back to our visualization, view it again. Great, now we have these things filled in. Now we'll notice for institutional sector, it shows institutional sector EBA ITS. It was doing a comparison on domains and looking for the most likely link. But I think it should actually be institutional sector here and not the institutional sector EBA ITS. I'm going to change that. So I'll go in the cube structure item links to the one for F0501 for party. For other loans is this one here. Apply the filters. Here we say it shows institutional sector EBS. I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to create a new one that goes to institutional sector. F0501, party, other loans, add a new cube item. Excellent. Go back to our visualization, revisualize. We'll see institutional sector. Now it comes from institutional sector and party. Then we're going to say party role type. Again, it didn't find it, so we probably need to improve our matching algorithm a little bit. But for now, we can edit it again. So here we'll go to F0501. This one we want to go, it's an instrument entity role assignment for other loans. Add a new cube structure item. Party role type should come from party role type. Create that link. Let's renew our visualization again. So that's sorted. Perfect. And then here, let's say we don't think we want to, for other loans, we want to default negotiable security indicator. So we're going to not take it from here. Maybe the matching shouldn't have picked that up, but it has. Let's sort that out. So we'll go to the cube structure item link for F0501. For security exchange tradable derivative, apply the filters. Here it was a negotiable security. I'm going to delete that. Go back to here, we'll actually delete the whole cube link. And then view our network graph. And here we have a very nice thing where we have a nice link for all the things that we want in the output layer and where they come from in the input layer. And then later, when we generate the Python, it knows all these things. It knows the lineage of everything, so it can create good Python code to reflect this lineage in an executable way. So note here, we didn't have to write any code, we didn't have to write any pseudocode. For the generation rules in Bird, we're very much in a situation where we can generate these things from the Bird artifacts, which is nice. So I hope you found that useful. Thank you for watching.